countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild.
Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy. You don't know me. Say you tough. Well, come show me. Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy. Catch me a buck and hit him in the service. Hit him in the right spot. Yeah, that's perfect. Sitting in the speedboat, catching fish, working in the middle of the mud. Yeah, getting dirty. Had to block my gal cause she kept going crazy, tryna lock me down. Yeah, she wanna have my baby. Call me crazy, you don't know me. Say you tough, well come show me. Well come show me. Well come show me. Say you tough, well come show me. Boss man, they do what I say. So I ride my own wave, I go hunting with a Draco. Back roads, turn songs, living life with the bros. Never been a problem child, just young and buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild. 12 put me over one, thinking about stopping. He see my face, let me go, guess I'm popping. Banger after banger, they wonder when I'm dropping. Young and dumb, clips jumping, having fun, don't care about nothing. Sticked up, Navy SEALs, catch you slipping banana peels. Turned up, don't tell me chill, I have my spiders at your crib. Baby boy, I need a bib, shot collars, high lit. Live action, this ain't a drill, never fake, I keep it real. Big wheels jacked up, tinted windows matted up. Going fast, saddled up, riding on the interstate. Gonna get my dinner plate, even though we just ate. Fishing rods and worm bait, take your girl on a date.
All of my girls grab all them boys, nobody left for miles. All of you boys grab all your girls, we're gonna go buck wild. On the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild.
Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy. You don't know me. Say you tough, well come show me. Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy. Catch me a buck and hit him in the service. Hit him in the right spot. Yeah, that's perfect. Sitting in the speedboat, catching fish, working in the middle of the mud. Yeah, getting dirty. Had to block my gal cause she kept going crazy, tryna lock me down. Yeah, she wanna have my baby. Call me crazy, you don't know me. Say you tough, well come show me. Well come show me. Well come show me. Say you tough, well come show me. Boss man, they do what I say. So I ride my own wave, I go hunting with a Draco. Back roads, turn songs, living life with the bros. Never been a problem child, just young and buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go stopping. He see my face, let me go, guess I'm popping. Banger after banger, they wonder when I'm dropping. Young and dumb, clips jumping, having fun, don't care about nothing. Sticked up Navy SEALs, catch you slipping banana peels. Turned up, don't tell me chill, I have my spiders at your crib. Baby boy, I need a bib, shot collars, high I live. Live action, this ain't a drill, never fake, I keep it real. Big wheels jacked up, tinted windows matted up. Going fast, saddled up, riding on the interstate. Gonna get my dinner plate, even though we just stay. Fishing rods and worm bait, take your girl on a date.
All of my girls grab all them boys, nobody left for miles. All of you boys grab all your girls, we're gonna go buck wild. On the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild, see us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild.
Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild, call me crazy, you don't know me, say you tough, well come show me. Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild, call me crazy. Catch me a buck and hit him in the cervix, hit him in the right spot, yeah, that's perfect. Sitting in the speedboat, catching fish, working in the middle of the mud, yeah, getting dirty. Had to block my gal cause she kept going crazy, tryna lock me down, yeah, she wanna have my baby. Call me crazy, you don't know me, say you tough, well come show me, welcome show me, welcome show me, say you tough, welcome show me. Boss man, they do what I say, so I ride my own wave, I go hunting with a Draco. Back roads, turn songs, living life with the bros, never been a problem, charges young and buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild, see us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild, see us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild. 12 put me over one, thinking about stopping. He see my face, let me go, guess I'm popping. Banger after banger, they wonder when I'm dropping. Young and dumb, clips jumping, having fun, don't care about nothing. Sticked up Navy SEALs, catch you slipping banana peels. Turned up, don't tell me chill, I have my spiders at your crib. Baby boy, I need a bib, shot collars, high I live. Live action, this ain't a drill, never fake, I keep it real. Big wheels jacked up, tinted windows matted up. Going fast, saddled up, riding on the interstate. Gonna get my dinner plate, even though we just stay. Fishing rods and worm bait, take your girl on a date.
All of my girls grab all them boys, nobody left for miles. All of you boys grab all your girls, we're gonna go buck wild.
Never fake, I keep it real.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Coach Plays guys. And, it's taken a little bit of time, and my apologies. We've kind of been caught up with some football action, whether it's college football or NFL football. We've yet to get into an NBA stream. Well, that ends and starts today as we get into our first NBA stream of the 2021 season. And guys, I think we got a good one here tonight. The Los Angeles Lakers versus the Houston Rockets. We got, I always got to go the opposite way. We got LeBron James and James Harden. Put in the chat right now, who do you think is going to get the best of this matchup? Who do you think is going to win? Who do you think is going to drop the most points? Is it going to be one of these two people? Is it gonna be someone else? I mean, you got Anthony Davis out there who's a stud. I mean, these are two good matchups. Houston Rockets come into tonight just really struggling. I mean, James Harden not putting up as many points as he kind of normally does. He kind of needs to get going. And honestly, he could probably drop a few pounds if you ask me. He came into this season a little too chunky if you ask me. And I think that might be hurting him. Lakers, I mean, they're the Lakers. They're 5-0 on the road. They're looking to go 6-0 on the road here to start. And we'll see if they get it done. I mean, 6-0 start on the road. That's a pretty dang good start if you ask me. So we should be in for a good one here. Appreciate everybody joining the stream. Going to check my audio real quick. Yep, audio, everything looks good. As they're warming up, should be getting ready to get going soon. Arku, appreciate you joining the stream. Ty, appreciate you joining. Jameson in the house, appreciate you very much. ED Sports, appreciate you joining the stream. And as always, Ashley Becker, appreciate you joining the stream. And Chase T66, big shout out to you, fella. Goat Mod in the house. But yeah, guys, appreciate y'all very much. Yeah, Chase T says I'm here. He's always here. Even when you don't see him, the dude is lurking and he is modding. Big shout out to you, Chase T66. Hey, guys, I mean, I don't want to just jinx things, but I think Chase T66 may be coming to the channel again very soon. Some things might be in the works that we might get him up here and do some play-by-play with us. Be on the lookout for that. Arku says Harden isn't a leader. He's a good player, but he has issues. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I tell you right now, getting rid of Westbrook, that's not good for the Rockets. They're off to a rough start this year. Now, does that mean that they're going to struggle the whole year? Not really. I mean, I think they'll get it going. But Westbrook's a player now, and this team's they're gonna be hurt for that, if you ask me. Lakers all day long, and Anthony Davis is going to kill him again. So Jameson's calling it. I've got Lakers minus 4.5. The spread was 4.5. I got a little bit of extra cheese on it. We'll go Lakers 4.5. Let me look here real quick. Ty says he calls Lakers by 10. Maybe. I'd be a happy man. I just want a good game. We got H-Town in the middle of the court. Kind of going to a baby blue, dark blue theme on the court. Looks pretty good. They should be getting ready to tip this thing off soon. As always, guys, once we get this thing started, we'll get into a game cast. We'll switch over to this scene. Got a game cast in the top right corner of your screen for you. And then something I added today, I don't know if I'll do it for the NFL because we're starting to run out of games, but when I do NHL streams, we'll add this, and it's just a ticker of the scores. So you got Miami 58-49 over Philadelphia, Denver 32-27 over the Nets right now. You got Utah 22-18 over Cleveland, and then of course Boston and Chicago gets postponed due to some COVID reasons. So that kind of sucks. But we'll see. Hopefully, man, you start to hear a little bit of talk about what am I trying to say here? Another bubble situation. Man, I hope not, because if there's one thing I'm liking about the NBA, I really enjoy seeing them in their own courts. And NHL starts tomorrow. I'm going to enjoy seeing teams in their own stadiums and skating on their own rinks. That's what I want to see. So, Ty says he liked the Tigger. I like it too. It's not bad. Just another little layer to the action. You know what I'm saying? So, just in a commercial right now. We should be getting these things going here shortly. As always, guys, when you come in here, smash that like button. We're already up to 11 likes. I appreciate that very much. Coming in here, getting after it, smashing the like button. Share it out to your social medias to help grow the conversation in the chat. And as always, if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, consider doing so. Hit that red button, hit that bell, and join the team.
I just saw somebody else say hi. I don't want to miss them. Tyler, what's up, my man? Thanks for stopping in. Hey, Kills, yo, what's up? Vincent Roberts, we got another member in the chat. Thank you for being here. Turtle does not need to play. He's going to have to. Drew Eubanks is not available. That leaves LA and Jakob at the center position, and I know Pop's been running Rudy at.
This pizza is delicioso. It looks something different. We usually get it from a local pizzeria, and I think today we got it from Domino's, but I'm not sure. I'll have to ask the executive assistant when I see her.
Hopefully we get this thing going.
There's the Coach Plays. What's up, Coach Plays? Coach Plays in the house. He's also doing this game this evening. But welcome back to the channel, man. Yeah, it should be a good one, Coach. Looks like they both got most of their stars. Pizza melon is pepperoni and pineapple. Yeah, have a good stream, Coach. You kick butt over there, buddy.
Hopefully we get this thing kicked off soon. Not kicked off, tipped off. But, I mean, geez, man. They say 7 o'clock. We sitting at 7:08. What we doing? Jaquil, by the way, look out for THT. He is dynamite. THT? I'm terrible at riddles. So I want to look into this real quick. LeBron James averaging 24 points a game. Anthony Davis averaging 8.6 rebounds a game. You got Wood for Houston averaging 9.7. James Harden averaging 11 assists a game. LeBron James 7.7. And then James Harden averaging 26 points per game. You got the matchup predictor given in LA 63.3%, Houston at 36.7%. So, like I say, Lakers come in with an 8-3 record, 5-0 on the road. Houston Rockets 3-5 overall, and they're 3-2 at home. They've yet to win a road game, so it's probably in their favor that they are at home here today. So, we're getting ready to get there. Jameson says Lakers are getting ready to microwave those micro rockets. Took them 20 minutes to tip off. Yeah, you know, this first game of the year, I'm streaming for NBA, and I kind of look back to when I did the games last year, and I do think I always remember that the NBA, they tell you 7, and it's really 7:15 or so. So Dennis Schroeder, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Marc Gasol is your starting lineup. You got John Wall, James Harden, David Nwaba. I don't know if that's how you say it. PJ Tucker and Christian Wood for the Rockets. I forget about John Wall. So we are getting ready to tip this thing off here in Houston. LA Lakers, Houston Rockets. Lakers trying to stay undefeated on the road. Gets it over to Tucker to the left side of the arc. He's going to get it over to the right. And Christian Wood, first shot attempt is no good.
Tuesday night in Houston, Texas. The Rockets at 3-5. They've lost 3 of their last 4.
LeBron James goes left to right, sizing up Harden. Will now try to drive the paint, kicks out Anthony Davis, and he will put up a floater near the baseline. That one's no good. Really good job by Marc Gasol getting it back to the front of the arc, and that gets ball back to the Lakers, but we got a stoppage of play. So equipment malfunction, so that's great.
By the way, our 3 officials tonight: Rodney Mott, year number 23 in the league, Ben Taylor, and Danielle Scott, who's
just getting this game cast set up for you guys. Always hate that you got to wait till after the game starts for your game cast. Wish they'd go ahead and have that set up, but they don't.
Frank Vogel, his 10th year overall, or Steven Silas.
So Schroeder at the top gets a screen by Gasol. Gets it back to Gasol at the free throw line. That's where he's going to take a shot, and it is back rim and good. And the Lakers are on the board first, 2-0.
How many times have we seen Gasol throughout his career, particularly in Memphis, at that high post where he's so dangerous?
Harden, right side, tries to drive baseline here. Tries to kick it out to Wall. That was a lazy pass, and here comes the Lakers the other way. LeBron James at the top. Goes between the legs to Schroeder. Schroeder will drive. Will try to kick it out. And it's deflected and will remain the Lakers' ball.
Granted, that game on Sunday, the Lakers won it by 18 points. They trapped Harden. There was a ton of deflections. They forced 21 turnovers and scored 30 points.
Caldwell-Pope tries to get it up, and that one's blocked a couple times. And they're actually going to, and this will remain Lakers' ball. Taylor, Hooten, Tucker. So we just use his initials, which is THT. Okay, that makes sense. I would use THT too. That's a mouthful. Nice shot there by Caldwell-Pope. And so it's 4-0 Lakers to start this game. Dishes it out. There's a 3-ball for the Rockets. I think that's Christian Wood, Christian Wood, and that is good for a 3-pointer. Brings it within 1. Gets it inside to Anthony Davis, sizing up Harden. And a little turnaround floater is good and make it 6-3 now. And there's already a turnover here, so Lakers back with this ball. Gasol is going to take a 3, and that is no good. Rebound James. He will go back up strong with it, and that is good. 8-3 Lakers.
Houston here, Grant. Right now, middle of the pack offensive rating. Their 18th defensive rating. They're trying to change the way they play, moving from Mike D'Antoni's style into the Steven Silas style. As Harden leaves it for Christian Wood, that looks like a great combination, but all the drama that's involved with Harden and the Rockets, and Silas trying to put his own system.
And there's that. Let's go browser and let's go score. So Gasol will knock down a 3 there, and the Lakers are off to a really good start, up 11-5 in this one. Almost got this game cast up for you guys here shortly.
Distraction, new players, new coach, new system. One thing that they're doing is trying to cut down on the isolation ball and have better ball movement and player movement.
3 ball here for Wood is no good. Going to be rebound Anthony Davis, and the Lakers going to come back the other way. James will pull up for 3, and James is good from downtown, making now 14-5 LA. Off to a screaming start here.
Preseason training camp to really prepare and get your team acclimated. You're going to be in a situation like Houston where you're trying to find their way. It's all the way to the basket, scores the layup. Back quickly come the Lakers even after the make. Anthony Davis secures extra possession here. Davis.
Schroeder gets it to LeBron James, top of the arc. He's going to take a deep 3 here. Hits front rim and just no good off the mark.
Opportunity for the Lakers, I think. Davis had Wall posted up. LeBron takes a 29-footer. Comes up empty.
James Harden, little hesitation, step back, will run into Davis. This ball's loose, but it gets recovered by the Rockets. John Wall will now pull up from near the free throw line, and that is no good.
It's good to see John Wall on the floor. They were unsure he was going to be on
What's going on here?
Davis is fouled. Wall with migraines yesterday. He's able to go tonight, but you can see how effective he is. And the Lakers just getting out, scoring easily. And
Carver family in the house. Appreciate you joining the stream, Carver family.
Defensively can set up, and then James Harden.
Jameson says, there we go, Lakers.
And maneuvering and getting to the rim.
Jeez, what is going on with the scoreboard? Scoreboard is really giving me some issues here. ESPN's always like just real spotty on a lot of their stuff. So there's that. And for some reason their game cast is not working just yet, so we'll get that up soon.
As far as we know, Golden State and Indiana.
Lakers 16, Houston 7. Houston needs to try to make a little bit of run here. They don't want to start out behind the 8 ball. Deep 3 here for Harden on a step back 3 is good. So now 16-10. LeBron James got it at the top, gets it over to Schroeder, gets a screen from Mark. He's going to float this one up, and that one's easy. Not much defense there. Hesitates on the 3, and that's going to be a walk on Wood, I believe. Yep. And so it will be Lakers ball.
He really has been just able to take advantage of this opportunity. And Lakers here in Houston.
So they will get us to a commercial break. That will allow me a little bit more time to see if I can work on this game cast for y'all. But like I say, guys, appreciate y'all joining the stream, hanging out with us for this one. Jameson clearly liking what he is seeing for the Lakers. Carver family says NHL starts in the next couple of days, I believe. It actually starts tomorrow, and the Predators play Thursday. There's a chance I will stream that Predators game, by the way. There is a chance. But, yeah, they play Thursday, which actually I think it starts at 7, which means that I won't be able to stream that game. If it started at 8, I'd be able to stream it. I'm trying to see if it's 7 or 8, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 7 o'clock puck drop. Oh, ESPN, you are giving me some issues today. The ticker is now not working. Like I say, guys, we're just in a commercial break. 18-10 for the Lakers. We're waiting for that game, this game to get back going. Yeah, sweet indeed. I'm ready for it. Unfortunately, I don't know how good the Nashville Predators will be this year, but we'll see. We will see, that's for sure. Worried about it's going to be a big setback. I mean, it's potential. They've kind of shaken it up a little bit, so there's a good chance you could see that. Hoping that's not the case, but it could be the case for sure.
In the playoffs, as they get deeper and deeper, it's harder for Harden to carry that load and be as dominant as he is in the regular season. But despite moving away from isolation-heavy
So
offense,
Schroeder
Houston still ranks in the
trying to drive. He's going to create some contact there from Harden, and that will get him to the line to shoot a couple.
Is trying to emphasize and get his ball club to embrace. Well, you know, Steven Silas wants to play fast. Harden commits the foul. And the Lakers will have it side out. All 5 Lakers have scored thus far. LeBron with 5. Anthony Davis has hit.
I am very confident this ticker. Oh, wait, they're going to say that one was on the court, so no free throws. LeBron will do a turnaround J, and that one is good. So here we go. We got our next scene set up. Pretty sure that ticker will screw up here in a little bit. If it does, I'll fix it. Ain't no big deal.
Big and so skilled. I still don't get this one criticism. I don't feel he loves to post up.
And this is going to be tipped out of bounds, and it will remain Rockets ball. Carver Family NHL is the one sport that I do not get into. You got to go to a game. I don't know if you've ever been to an NHL game, but that's when you get into it. If you've never been to an NHL game and you just watch it on TV, it's a sport that is kind of tough to watch. This one's going to be a shot clock violation. And so Lakers will retain possession here. LA up to an early lead, 20-10. Did it mess up the ticker? Appreciate you, Ty. Yep. And it messed up the ticker. And see, I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. I'm just going to delete that, man. So Schroeder's going to get another one. 22-10 now for the Lakers. Harden will now try to drive. Dishes over to the corner for Tucker, and that one is off the rim, no good. And LeBron James going to bring it back the other way now. Gets a screen by Gasol. He's going to pull up 3, and that one is just clean. LA Lakers now 25-10. Rolling here so far with a 15-point lead. LeBron James 10 points, 4 of 5 field goals so far tonight. And another quick miss here and rebound Anthony Davis. Gets to the Gasol at the top of the arc. Over to Schroeder. LeBron turnaround J off the back rim, no good. Rebound Wood. Harden now from the left side. Hesitates, will now drive on Davis. That one is blocked. And here goes Pope for a 3 on the other side, and it is good. Now 28-10, the Rockets say count me out, call a timeout. And let's rethink what we're doing here. LA off to a great start, 28-10 off of the quick transition off of the Anthony Davis block. So the Rockets still looking really rusty here tonight. Jameson says, there we go, Dennis, the menace. So Jameson, an LA fan in the house. So just in a commercial break. Commercial break in this one. So yeah, Lakers, like I say, off to a really quick start in this one. Kind of look at some box stats. You look Anthony Davis, 1 of 2 for 2 rebounds. And he's got 4 points. LeBron James, 4 of 6, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, giving him a total of 10 points. Gasol with 5, Schroeder with 4, Caldwell Pope with 5. For the Rockets, you got Tucker. He is 0 for 1. Wood is 2 for 5. He's got 5 points. And James Harden right now 2 of 4, 1 of 1 from the three-point line. Good enough to give him 5 points. Lakers just recently beat the Rockets, I believe, on Sunday night, 120-102. Field goal percentage right now for LA, 64.7. Houston at 36.4. Three-pointer LA, 66.7. Houston, 50. Houston already with 3 turnovers, not 1 for LA as of right now. And LA just killing them on the boards, 9 rebounds, just 2 for the Rockets. So that's where we're at right now. In some of our box stats. I do not know why this ticker is just not wanting to work no more. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know why. So Houston will now inbounds the ball.
Does everything and does everything well. Certainly that outlet is beautiful to watch. You know, it feels like tonight the Lakers have come out in their second game of this
And we're going to get a off-ball foul there.
It looks to me, Grant, that they've hit the floor tonight trying to steal the will of the Rockets early tonight to try to make this one an easy one for them. You don't know if it's going to end up that way. But 10 points on the board for the Rockets right now.
So trying to dish this one to the outside. They do. Nice little move there for the Rockets. Going to get an easy 2. That one is Tate, I believe, on the basket. Yep. Gets it over to Kuzma. Kuzma off the bench is just really good for LA. Corner 3 from Gasol, no good. Try to rebound is LeBron James. He could not come away with that one. Kick out 3 ball here for the Rockets. Comes up short, no good. And here goes Lakers the other way. That one's going to be stolen by Harden. He will pull up and take the 3, and that one's short, no good, but it's going to be rebound by Wood.
So you got Wood, Wall, Harden, Gordon, and Jayshawn Tate, rookie out of Ohio State.
Tate will pull up for a 2. That one's going to be too strong and no good. Kicks over, corner 3, Kuzma. He decided not to take that. Now, some ball movement. Gets it over to LeBron to the left. Gets it inside to Kuzma. He tries to do a no-look pass to Marc Gasol, and that ended up going out of bounds. No good there.
Right here against one of the great defenders in the NBA. Tate with the spin. He kind of froze AD with the little ball fake and going up and finishing with his left hand. Caruso and Montrezl Harrell on the floor for the Lakers. Joining Kuzma off the bench. Davis and Schroeder will remain. Here's Gordon.
So now we got the ticker.
His status tonight was questionable. Ankle issues. He's the runner in the lane for Eric Gordon.
Boy, ESPN is really struggling tonight. Scoreboards keep going out. 28-14, LA with the lead. Schroeder at the top of the arc. Now we'll try to drive, and that floater is up and no good. Harrell will try to get the rebound. He's going to draw a foul.
Loose ball foul against the Rockets. Shaq Tate has opened up some eyes here with the Rockets. Played excellent in the early part of the schedule. As you see Gordon
Shea Flat in the house says, the man, slam. What's up, Shea Flat? Appreciate you joining the stream, getting us up to 13 likes. 28-14 is the score here. Kuzma will pull up for a three at the top of the arc, and that one is good. And LA now up 31-14, just strong. When you got Kuzma coming off the bench, that can be dangerous. And welcome to the Jam.
glad to see him back, and as he puts together consecutive days, weeks, and months of health, his game will continue to come back to form, I believe.
Look here, some loose ball here. Rockets going to be able to regain possession here. Wood's going to pull back for a three, and that one's well short again. And here comes the Lakers the other way. Schroeder inside to Harrell. Harrell coming off the bench is just unreal for the Lakers as well. They just continue to get better. Harrell will now try to drive baseline. Really well defended by Harden. He will pull around. Jay, though, is good. LA right now not missing any shots. 33-14. And Shea Flat coming in with the $4.99 dono all the way to the basket. Slam! Appreciate you very much. And what's going on? My dono alert, my donation goal has went away. This OBS is struggling. I had a donation bar at the bottom. Let's see if I can pull that one back up. I'll add that, and that will go, your donation will go to my next upgrade, which is going to be a streaming PC. So I appreciate you very much for that, Shea Flat. I got to see if I can get that thing back up now.
Tate flies high, but it's into the hands of Kuzma. Nothing going right for the Rockets right now.
Talk about Harrell and his play and his sort of new role with this team. I think big picture Frank Vogel knows that he'll need his ability to go down that low block and get a bucket, get a point, put pressure on the defense, get to the free throw line. Big picture down the road postseason, that'll come in value. So he's getting those opportunities, and certainly that's why he's excited about the offense here with the Lakers. I would be too.
Taking on DeMarcus Cousins. He is fouled. So that shot of Cousins. He's on the floor with Markieff Morris. Those two got into an altercation on Sunday.
So let's see if I can put this back up here now into OBS.
Later in the half. That's going to be a couple of free throws here for Montrezl Harrell. Sixth man of the year last year. And he's sixth year.
We'll see if that pops up.
First 2 years with Houston.
I don't know if it's going to pop up. I'll have to work on that a little bit later. But big shout out to you, Shea Flat. Appreciate you very much.
Take a look at the national television games coming up. You can go to NBA.com.
Shea Flat comes in with a oh my goodness. He said no donations only for me. No idea how to become a member on YouTube. Just look for 10 minutes. Shea Flat coming in with the $99 or 99-cent super chat. Big shout out to you, Shea Flat, coming in with another slam. So to become a member, it should show, if you're on your phone, you can't do it on your phone. You got to go to the computer, which sucks. But when you're on the computer, you look underneath my channel, and it says join. You click join. That's how you become a member of the Coach Plays.
Might have been one of the worst starts of a game that we've seen this year, and certainly maybe one of the best.
But OBS is really being lame right now. I'm trying, like ESPN right now is not working. I'm trying to get this donation thing to work. Let's see if I can get this thing put back up here. But 35-14 is the score. Sorry the score ain't working for you guys. I'll have to try to see if I can pick that back up here soon in just a minute. OBS at ESPN. He said that's trash. Stop talking. If you're on your phone, you can't do it. I'll email YouTube with a complaint. It's terrible. I at least haven't been able to find out how to become a member on the phone. I don't know why it's like that. While we're on talking about memberships, I want to go ahead and get right here and give a big shout out to the Coach Plays team members right here. Got the other Coach K, Chase T66, Butcher Block and Patriots Talk, the Carver family, James Peach, Gridiron Blitz, and Emiliano Castillo Perez. Big shout out to you guys for supporting the channel and being members. Appreciate y'all very much.
These protocols that are in place, especially once they leave the game.
And the dono is still not wanting to work.
It's a great start.
ESPN not wanting to work. Everything being really stubborn here tonight. 35-14 is the score with 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Get to the left side of the arc. Pull back 3 off the front rim and no good, and that's going to do it for the end of the first. It's all LA here. Houston might as well not even have showed up at this point. It is 35-14. All right, so let's see if we can do something about this dang score issue. This is about the worst I've ever seen ESPN be as far as the score is concerned. It might be OBS, I don't know. Ty says, how do you email YouTube? They've got like a support thing out there. So you're saying that all your so you're saying that you're struggling as much as the Rock. Jameson, I feel like I am at this moment. Yeah, I am struggling just as much as the Rockets are struggling right now. It is it's crazy right now what the Rockets. What's up, Furloughs Aquatics? Appreciate you joining the stream. Says, what up, Coach? Appreciate you joining. I'm trying to get the score back up here, and it is just not working. I think you want to know what I need to do. I probably need to go away from ESPN for this, and let's see if we can get something else. What's another scoreboard we can use? And I'd like to get the donation bar up there too. That's sucking right now. Let's go. Sports. But yeah, guys, we're just at the end of the first quarter. Like I say, scoreboard not working. CBS Gamecast is what Ty said. I think that's what I'm trying to go to right now. Yeah, right here. Let's go Lakers. I've done CBS Gamecast before. I thought it was alright. Yeah, so let's try it. And let's see if that will work in OBS. If this don't work, then it's at this point it's an OBS issue. And it might be. OBS might be struggling a little bit tonight. Alright, so we're already started in the second quarter. Oh my goodness gracious. They get a reverse. They get an alley-oop, slam, dunk right here. And I'm not even going to be able to do my animation because OBS is just really failing me right now, guys. OBS is really failing right now. So my dono's back up there for a little bit. Let's go ahead and do this because that was a nasty slam.
What have you seen so far in the first half? On the negative, you can go to the Rockets. On the positive, the way the Lakers.
So my dono's trying to work, but it is still kind of failing.
Only 14 points in the first quarter, so the Lakers defense has been stout, and that's what has been their calling card. Even when they don't have good offensive nights, they can still win games with defense. And the negative is the Rockets just don't have that offensive continuity.
But the score's not working, man. This is a.
Look at the numbers: 6 for 21.
This is not good.
Quarter, 2 for 9 from 3. That's not going to beat anyone.
Like I say, having some OBS issues tonight, guys. So I'll just try to keep y'all updated. And that is another follow-up slam dunk. Goodness gracious, LA 39-14.
Prior to the playoffs beginning last year, as you check out.
Save the energy. We don't need the scoreboard, buddy. This game is over, so don't worry about it. One of the teams have LeBron James, and the other team does not have LeBron James. The end. Yeah, I mean, that's probably pretty true. So there is the dono. The dono is finally up right now. So big shout out to you, Shay Flat, for getting us our first super chat to go to our next upgrade, which is a streaming PC upgrade. We're going to 1,000. So appreciate you. Like I say, your donation right there will go to the new PC upgrade, which will help out, as you can tell, with maybe some of the OBS issues, that's for sure. 39-19 is the score right here for LA. Going to get a pick from Harrell. He's going to be at top of the arc, and he'll try to drive. Kicks it over to Caruso. He will now drive. Oh, that is one heck of a pass by Caruso. Now we'll try to drive in, and that one's going to be taken away, and Rockets do play defense, but they're going to have a foot on. Tate's going to have a foot on the line, and this will remain Lakers ball.
And also, we know that Anthony Davis is going to take it to another level. When you look at his numbers, 22 points.
And see, I want to be able to go to my second scene, transition back and forth. But you can't when you ain't got a scoreboard and all that stuff. You ain't got Gamecast. ESPN failing me. Or OBS is failing me, one or the other. 41-19 is the score. LA Rockets will now pull up for a three right here. It is long off the back rim and no good. Rebound Kuzma.
I really like the moment for me, maybe the signature moment for the Lakers thus far.
Inside pass to Harrell, and he will reverse layup up and in. That is good. He probably could have got an and one there, but a really good finish, 43-19. I probably should have took an alternative spread on this one. I took Lakers -4.5. Montrezl Harrell, 8 points, 3 of 5 field goals, 2 rebounds. Long three ball here for the Rockets, already no good. Kicks out, Caruso off the backboard, no good. But rebound Lakers. Chase T66 says, "Sup, Flatlines? Glad to see you back around." He came in with a $4.99 super chat and a 99-cent super chat. Unfortunately, OBS is failing me right now. I can't get the scoreboard back up. I can't get nothing back up right now. OBS is losing right now. I know there were some serious issues between streamers with OBS last night, it seemed like, and it seems like it's kind of carrying over. Turnaround J by LeBron James is good. 45-19 is the score now. That three ball is good. 45-22 now, LA. Harrell will get it inside to LeBron James. He will step back near the corner three. Sizing up. And, man, this one's going to be stolen away. Here comes the Rockets, and now we're going to get a foul on the court.
But there were things that Spoelstra was doing well that helped that team. Same thing with Frank Vogel. Yeah, you got to the finals because of LeBron, but Frank Vogel did some great things that turned this Laker team into a good defensive team. People forget. The year before, the Lakers were terrible defensively.
Yeah, OBS just struggling right now. That sucks. 45-22. Nice little take here for the Rockets, but it's going to be no good. Or, no, that one is going to be good. John Wall on the take. He wanted a call didn't get it. It's now 45-24.
We got Brendan Haywood on with us. He'll be joining Candace and Roe Parrish during our halftime show. A doubleheader tonight on NBA TV Center Court. Don't forget, Golden State and Indiana will be the nightcap. Late in the shot clock here is Tucker misses the three. You know, it is an art, isn't it, to coaching.
Three ball there for the Rockets is also no good.
Grant, you've been a superstar. You've kind of fulfilled different roles in your career, but there is an art.
Nice ball movement here. LeBron James wide open for a corner three. Oh, my goodness gracious. He turned around after he shot it and looked at the stands, and he made it. 48-24. He just shot that ball, turned around, and looked at the stands. Goodness gracious, LeBron.
Yeah, I saw that. He went hibachi.
That was just disrespectful.
Finish there on the other end for John Wall.
That was like Gilbert Arenas right there. Shoot the three and turn and look at his bench. That's the kind of night, B. Haywood, that LeBron James, and a double and a pump fake before that.
This is just getting a little bit too easy for the Lakers right now.
It's fun if you're on the Lakers side, and you got to understand, you got to bring your own energy. It's a nice take by John. You got to bring your own energy and get the bench involved. But if you're Houston and you see that, that's got to be the rallying cry that brings you back into this game. You got to have the pride, like, listen, okay, I know you guys are beating me, but now you're trying to embarrass me. We got to ratchet it up and show that we're not going to let these guys embarrass us out there.
OBS won't even pull back up for me. LeBron James drives baseline, and he will draw the foul, and that one is good again. 50-26 is this score right now.
Sterling Brown on his hit blows right by him in an and one opportunity.
And that's what I like, B.A. I mean, obviously, you have to mix it up when you're in the post. But LeBron at 6'8", 260, I love him getting that ball in the post or mid-post and attacking, getting into the paint. You cannot guard him when he does that. He hits that fadeaway, which is an incredibly difficult shot. But when he has attack and gets in that paint, he's going to get to the line and, of course, a strong possibility for a three-point play.
Let me throw this at you guys as well. LeBron, it doesn't seem like, at least with his current makeup of this roster, it doesn't seem like he's going to have to carry the biggest burden anymore. He's still going to carry a huge burden. But there are nights when he's not going
Wall
to.
looking for an outlet.
Like this is a much more
Gets it over to the left. They will shoot a three, and that is just an air ball. Houston Rockets just absolutely playing terrible tonight. That was Cousins on the three. He had no business shooting that three, and it is 50-26 right now. All Lakers. LeBron James shooting threes, turning around, looking at his bench while he does it, and just nothing but net shots. I mean, LA is running away with this one. Karam RQ3 says, let's freaking go. It is, it's pretty bad right now. RQ. The Rockets just don't look good. And, I mean, it's a combination. Like, Lakers are great. Rockets, they just, man, I don't know. Rockets ain't looking like the Rockets, that's for sure. He said, I love it when the Rockets lose. Well, you got what you love right now, that's for sure. Unfortunately, like, if this thing ends up being a blowout and OBS does not fix itself, we might not be able to finish the stream. We're going to see. It did just come back, so let's see if we can kind of do this again. Because the scoreboard is not working at all. I mean, like Shady Flat said, not really much need of a scoreboard when the score is what it is right now. Gamecast not working for us, but we're going to keep trying. Never had this sort of issue. I now don't think it's an ESPN issue. It's a OBS issue, that's for sure. But we're going to keep trying. Just in a commercial break right now. It's not going to be the night. I don't know what's going on. Jameson said, had to take a phone call. Did I miss anything important? Well, besides OBS just completely being terrible for me tonight, I ain't got a scoreboard right now. I've been trying to get it. But it's probably not much need of a scoreboard because the Lakers are just completely killing the Rockets right now. It's 50-26 LA. LeBron James shot a corner three, and right after he shot it, turned around and looked at the bench even before the ball went in the basket. And, of course, it did. I mean, LA's having their way with Houston right now. Houston just shows no resistance. It is right now, it's an absolute boat race. An absolute boat race. So 50-26.
You're providing an excellent service for our viewers tonight in a very lopsided first half as the Lakers are up 24 points with the ball here.
Might have to just try to do this. Let's see if I can at least do a text.
The point we were getting into before the timeout about the burden of LeBron James. Grant, let's start with you. And you know, here he is in year 18 at age 36. That could certainly pay dividends moving forward into the playoff run here, especially with the short ramp-up.
You know, it could. And I think LeBron is obviously
So we'll do this
taking care of his body. We all know about
just for, you know, this is kind of like our emergency. We ain't got a scoreboard,
at this point in his career.
so I'll do this for y'all.
Picking and choosing his spots. And, you know, it helps, you know, we were talking earlier, it helps having a team with great depth.
Not the
This
prettiest,
bench last
but it
year
gets
for
the
this
job
team was
done.
So important for the Lakers through the regular season. They've retooled the bench. They brought some new players in. And I think this team has a chance to have a better bench. So I think getting through the
So it's now
regular season,
50-27.
managing the regular season, the collective effort, the collective talent of this team, I don't think LeBron has to carry the
So, man,
kind of
that's
load
gonna be
he's
a
had
lot
years
of back and
past. You think
forth.
in Cleveland, all that he had to do there in Miami, you know, this year this team is more balanced, which I think bodes well for him.
How about you, Brendan?
I totally agree with that.
We'll transition. We'll do that. So 50-28 now is the score.
And at 36, you can't do the same things as you used to do at 26. So on some nights, he needs Anthony Davis to be able to have big nights and him be able to take a back seat.
And there's another two for the Lakers, now 52,
Same thing with Montrezl Harrell with his energy and scoring off the bench.
52-28.
That's going to be key.
I'm not going to be able to do that score, though. I can't give you good play-by-play if I'm constantly having to do the score. I don't see how people do that crap.
He can throw the ball and watch Schroeder.
John Wall?
And when
Yeah, let me just take those off.
that's why when you
I
saw
can't
him play
do
in
that.
Golden State in the finals, he looked exhausted because those guys have the luxury of saying, hey, Steph's night, Katie's night.
This one's stolen, taken all the way back. Harrell will draw the foul, and he'll go to the line for shooting two.
You know, Brendan,
Guys, so unfortunately, with all the issues we're having tonight with OBS and it's not wanting to do anything, we're probably going to, especially if this thing ends up keeping a blowout, we'll probably call it at halftime. I hate to do that. I've never done things like that, but we're probably going to have to. It's just, you know, OBS is failing it right now. Harrell's going to shoot 2 free throws right here. His first free throw attempt is up, and that one is good.
Well, when I look at teams that can give them a run in the postseason, the first is going to be a team that shares the building with them. I know a lot of people aren't considering the Clippers this year, but the Clippers are still playing good basketball. I think they made some moves that are going to be better for this team, their style with Kawhi and PG being the leaders. And if those guys can play, if PG can play the way he's playing now and do they take that to the playoffs, that could be a team that could seriously push the Lakers because they have two-way wings and they have shooting surrounding those guys, so it's hard to double and triple team them. And then
So
another
second free throw attempt for Harrell is good.
all those lofty expectations. I think that's going to help their team as well. So maybe a team like the Clippers. I like Denver. I like Denver because the Joker's so unique with his ability to score and pass. But they still got a
3 ball there for the Houston Rockets is good. So now 54-33 is the score.
unseat the Lakers, one of those two teams.
Ben McLemore hits a three for the Rockets.
That was McLemore on the 3.
Here in this first half, they're up 21 points as we approach the 5-minute mark.
And LeBron James will try to shoot a 3 here. That one's going to come up short. No good.
And Ron Parrish tonight on NBA TV's Center Court. John Wall
John Wall will try to drive here, trying to back down Schroeder, and he will go over his head, and that one's no good. Rebound, LeBron James coming the other way. LeBron James will go from end to end, and that one just missed. He wanted a call, didn't get it, but this one's going to be stolen away, and here comes the Lakers back. Gets it over LeBron James, corner three. That one is short, no good. Rebound, Davis, and he will go right back with it, and that one is good. 56-33 now.
Can we look at the quality of shot that the Lakers are getting first? Like, that's the story of this game. The story of this game is that, watch out, just everyone went out there.
Harden kicks out corner. John Wall, ooh, he got Harold to go down to the ground there. He's going to draw a foul, and that one's no good, though.
Look at the Lakers. LeBron's getting open threes. AD inside. They're getting quality shots. When you look at Houston, they're getting quick contested jumpers that I'm not sure they're capable of hitting right now.
Yeah, this is about the worst technical issues I've had streaming, Jameson. I don't know why, but OBS just flat out, they lost it. My attachments to ESPN and all those things were working when the stream first started, and they've just shut down. And it's kind of bad when you're trying to watch streaming. You can't even get a scoreboard up, man. It's 56-34. John Wall so far 1 of 1 on his free throws, and now make it 2 of 2. So it's 56-35. It's not even really letting me transition to other screens much. It will let me do this here, but that's about the best I got right there. It won't even let me do Gamecast, so I don't know.
It's going to be interesting to see. You guys think James Harden will be in a Rockets uniform by the time we get to the break in March?
It's hard to say right now. I mean, right now, Stephen Silas has been put in an impossible situation. You're a first-year head coach with a superstar that doesn't want to be there, and you're trying to figure out how to get.
And that is a 3-ball for the Lakers, and that one's good. I think that was Caldwell Pope. Harden, step back 3. That one's off front rim, no good. It's 59-35, guys. 59-35. I mean, it is just all Lakers.
Gasol back on the floor for the Lakers. There's Montrezl Harrell will sit. Montrezl Harrell exits with 10 points in 12 minutes off the bench. Couple of rebounds. Ball working with Christian Wood. And that's going to be a foul on Wood, I believe. That's going to go the other way. Actually, a turnover for John Wall.
So John Wall turns that one over, and here comes LeBron James to the top of the arc. Gets it over to Anthony Davis to the left, to Schroeder. Schroeder will now drive. Kicks out Marc Gasol. He will think about the corner 3. Gets the ball knocked out of his hands, and it will remain Lakers ball.
Still fast, quick, and explosive. Maybe not what he was before, but it's not a huge drop off.
Wall's averaging 20 a game, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, and maybe most importantly on the stat sheet, guys, 35 minutes a game on average.
Wow. That's a lot of minutes for a guy coming back first year.
Schroeder at the top of the key. Will now drive. Kicks out. Pope. 3. Good. So 62-35 is the score. Almost a 30-point deficit already. Lakers 8 of 16 from the 3-point. Houston Rockets 4 of 16. And James Harden will take that to the hoop where the slam dunk, and that will now be 62-37.
Reminds me a little bit of one of your old teammates in Washington, Antoine Jameson. Antoine had all those crazy shots around the baskets, a little unorthodox. I'm not saying he's the same player, but Woods has some of those same characteristics with his ability to score.
Yeah, he does kind of remind you of Twan. They have some similarities and differences, but I definitely can see why.
LeBron James already 20 points tonight, 5 rebounds. There's a 3-ball for the Rockets. Eric Gordon.
Twan did that exceptionally well, even though Twan was undersized. So he definitely has that quick twitch like Antoine Jameson and the ability to stretch the floor.
Boy, LeBron James is putting on a show tonight. Set up by Gasol. LeBron's got 22 now. 9 of 14 shooting. He's hit 4 3-pointers. Has 5 rebounds and 4 assists to go along with his 22 points. Extra pass.
Off front rim, no good. Marcus All is going to lead this one up, but it's going to be turned over. It is 67-40 right now. And nice little move there by Pope. Like I say, that's also, man, with it being a blowout and OBS not working, I mean, this game's already wrapped. Hey, by the way, I know you're watching. You just texted me. Should have took the alternate spread. Maybe more than 6.5. Maybe should have took 15. But you never know. You never know that stuff. But goodness gracious. Oh, a little step back three here for Harden. And that one, did they count that one? I think that one is, I think they're going to call a foul. So with 1:35 left to go in the first half, Lakers 69, Rockets 42. Chase says, tough. I told you to do it. You actually told me not to do it. You told me not to do it. You said that was just a free throw away. I remember. Other Coach K says, I see you with the old school Rockets logo. Yeah, I like that one a lot better than the one they got right now. Chase T says, Coach K! Exclamation mark. Yeah, Coach K, ain't got no scoreboard. OBS is completely trashed tonight. It's like bogged down. That actually just popped up. So we will give it a shot. I mean, if this thing's working, if it comes back and works, then, I mean, maybe we grind through this game, even though this game's not good right now. We'll try to grind through it. We'll see if that scoreboard stays up, though. What's up, Tyler? Appreciate you joining the stream. Of course, the donation thing has went away again. So you pick and choose your battles. So this scoreboard is back working. So we got that. See if we can go here. Let's go Gamecast. Yeah, unfortunately, Tyler says tighten up. Appreciate you very much, Tyler. Unfortunately, Coach K, Lakers ain't losing tonight. That's for sure. 65-40. It's been a complete butt whooping.
Well, tonight, Grant Hill, the Lakers with 69 on the board already with the ball. Minute and a half to go. They're up 27 points on Houston. LeBron James leads all scorers with 22. And he is hungry for more.
Hey, Catfish Mama. How's it going? Just stopping by. It's going good. Having some technical issues tonight, so we might be off early. Catfish Mama in the house. You liking your new phone? You seem to be getting the hang of it. You a Lakers fan as well, Tyler? Nah, I'm not a Lakers fan. I root for the Grizzlies and the Celtics. Chase T66, the GOAT mod in the house. He's a Lakers fan. All right, I'm glad you're liking your phone. That's good. You get used to it more and more. Chase T66 says, we're all Lakers fan. Not me. I'm not no Lakers fan. Not going to start. Not going to be that bandwagon. Grizzlies and Celtics. Tyler says, okay, Laker Nation.
Highest among all players. Number 1 is Jeremy Grant, so he might very well be in that most improved player conversation as he's first denied by Gasol and unable to finish.
Free throws coming here for James Harden.
So 69-44 is the score. So the score is up, but it is clearly not really registering because it still says 65-40. Just bad night. Bad night. Hopefully we can chalk it up, fix some issues, and be back. I think the plan is to be back Thursday doing Nashville Predators. But if that's a 7 o'clock puck drop, then we probably wouldn't. Anthony Davis backing Tucker down, and he will go strong with the right hand, and that is good. You think we go on a repeat, Coach? Tyler says, yeah, I believe so. I think Lakers are the best team in the league. You still got to earn it when you repeat, but, man, if they don't, I'd be shocked. Of course, you got to stay healthy. LeBron's got to stay healthy. Anthony Davis got to stay healthy. But you add Schroeder, you add Harrell to this team. I mean, they got better, and they was the most dominant team last year. So Rockets will take that, and he will miss a dunk, and then Harden will put it back up. So it's halftime, 71-48. Schroeder, my favorite signing by far. He's good. But Harrell is like probably Harrell was like the number 6. He was the 6th man of the year. I mean, that signing was probably could have been even more massive. 222 to 119. Math. What's that math? Oh, 222 minus 119? I'm not a math major. Don't be sending math into my chat. That lineup is deadly. Absolutely. We're going to chill here at 103. Oh, you're 103 away. That's how much I need. If the Rockets would heat up a little bit. So you got 119 in the first half. So you need 103. I mean, you got over the half. Look, the scoreboard already messed up again. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? OBS. You have failed me miserably tonight. But also this game has failed me miserably. He said chalk it. Like chalk it like you think you got it for sure. Or you don't feel good about it. Like you chalk it. Does that mean you got it? Or like you chalk it up, you chalk your losses up? I feel like chalk it means it could go multiple ways. What a bad night. OBS sucks. This game sucks. Warzone. Servers are down. They suck. He says shaking my head. I'm winning my bet. Okay, so chalk it up. Chalk it up as a win. You know, you could hear the time saying chalk it up as a loss. Wait just a second. We'll see what the wife wants real quick. Yeah, I noticed that. I don't know what that is.
She was all over it.
Yeah, I know. It's been there for like a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
All right. Tyler says he's playing Warzone right now. I'm guessing your Xbox or PlayStation. I think it's still down for PC. If it's not down for PC, Chase. Just saying. We're about to end this stream. We're going to chalk this one up as this game's done. OBS is done. What's up, Brandon the Yoshi? Appreciate you joining the stream. Says hi. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Yeah, PS4. Yeah, servers are kind of back up in Warzone for the PS4s and the Xbox. But I think PC, they still remain down. But big shout out to Shay Flat giving us a $4.99 and a 99-cent super chat. That's going to go to the upgrade goal of a new streaming PC, which would clearly help because maybe a new streaming PC would help out our OBS issues. So big shout out to you. Also want to give a big shout out to my team members. Here's the Coach Plays team members. The other Coach K, Chase T66, Butchered Block and Patriots Talk, Carver Family, James Peach, Gridiron Blitz, and Emiliano Castillo Perez. Big shout out to you guys for supporting the channel, giving back, and investing. Appreciate y'all. It allows us to do some upgrades. That always helps out. See what scene 2 looks like. Yep. OBS still being trash. Still struggling. 56-30. Like, that scoreboard ain't even updating. What are we doing, OBS? What are we doing? Jameson says, yeah, the Lakers got both the Sixth Man of the Year award winner and also the runner-up to that same award in the offseason. That was pretty good. You don't see that stuff happen out too often, and it comes down to it ended up just being the LeBron effect. But, man, I want to get the OBS fixed because I really did enjoy sitting down and doing an NBA game. We're going to start doing a lot more NBA games. NBA's got a lot of talent all over the league, and it's fun to watch. So, you know, as football season starts to wind down, we'll start getting in the NBA grind. We'll do some NHL. Oh, yeah, Jameson. If you're a Lakers fan, you love what you're seeing. And here's the thing. I took Lakers minus 4.5. I do love what I'm seeing. I would have hated it being the other way. My only issue is I didn't put enough on the 4.5, apparently. But we'll get back after it. We'll get going again. I know there's a couple other YouTube channels that's streaming this game. I think their stuff is working. So like Valhalla Sports Talk, once we get off here, if everybody wants to go over there, tell them Coach Play sent you. I appreciate that very much. Valhalla is another really good sports YouTuber. Big LA fan. He's a Lakers fan, so of course he's doing the stream. That's probably where I'll be. I'll hang out in there. But guys, we'll get back after it. You have some good days. You have some bad days. We're going to chalk this one up as a bad day. But appreciate y'all very much for joining the stream. Butcher Block and Patriots Talk says Coach Plays in the house. Appreciate you, Butcher. We're about to hop off here. OBS has completely failed me tonight. My Gamecast, my scoreboards aren't working. That one has finally worked, but it could go down at any minute. And then on top of that, you can see that score right there. The game is struggling. I think you tied Boston in championships. I think LA's win last year gave you 17. I think that's the tie. I don't think you passed it, but you very well could pass Boston this year. So that's where I think that record's at. But yeah, guys, like I say, this is going to be probably the first stream we've ever cut short of a game. I hate it, but I don't know what's going on with OBS. It's had some issues, so like I say, don't want to create a habit of this. We never really do this. Once we start a stream, we end it. So appreciate y'all very much. Be on the lookout tomorrow. I'll probably try to do something tomorrow. Butcher Blog, maybe I'll send you a text. Maybe we get some Cross the Map Sports or something, or maybe I'll find a game to stream or something. We'll do something. It's a tie. We get an 18, though. Don't worry, Butcher Block says. Butcher, as much as I'm a Celtics fan, I think they're one piece away, man. They need to add one piece if they're going to get that 18. I don't quite know if they got enough in the building to get 18. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't. To me, when I watch them play, I don't really necessarily see enough to get that chip. Especially when you look at the Lakers and how they play, and they get Harrell and they get Schroeder. I mean, they got a roster. He said they are one piece away. That's why I agree. Yeah, you know, I hear the rumors of an Anthony Towns. If you got an Anthony Towns to walk through that door without having to give too much away, that could be a game changer. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Spurs are tough competition anyway. Spurs are. They're young too. Spurs are that team that's rebuilding, reloading, I guess you could say. But yeah, guys, it's halftime. Lakers 71, Rockets 48. This is where we're going to end this stream due to some technical issues with OBS. Like I say, I apologize for any of that inconvenience, guys. We'll get back after it. Never really had any OBS issues like this before, so hopefully we just chalk it up as a bad day and we'll move on and we'll be back at it. Like I say, this was the first NBA stream on the Coach Plays this year, and it's going to be many. As the football season starts to wind down, we start getting into the NBA grind a little bit. NHL starts tomorrow. We'll get into that as well. So, Butcher, real quick, Butcher said, I would mortgage the next 5 years for one title. Coach, YouTube having issues. It's not OBS. No, maybe YouTube's being an issue. I know Gridiron had an issue last night. But when I try to put the scoreboard and other things into my OBS stream, it starts locking up for some reason. So, I don't know. I know Warzone servers went down, so it's kind of been a bad day. But we'll grind at it, guys. Appreciate y'all joining. Butcher, I'll be in connect with you. As always, guys, thank y'all for streaming. Thank you for hitting the likes. I mean, for a halftime, we got 19 likes. Appreciate that very much. We'll get back after it, guys. A new OBS update is out. Yeah, I did that the other day. And that might have screwed me up, taking the new OBS update. I don't know. Hopefully I get it fixed. This was extremely frustrating tonight, that's for sure. So, we'll get it going. But yeah, guys, appreciate y'all. Butcher, appreciate you. Chase T66, as always, Goat Mod, appreciate you very much. We're out. Until next time, peace.
Fake, I keep it real.